while. Okay. There's so much red in this. So, a lot of my videos have been more, I guess, negative, for lack of a better word, in that, you know, I'm talking about things that I'm struggling with, which is totally valid because, I mean, I chose this life and I knew it'd be hard, but I wanted to just make a little space to focus on the positive of where I am right now and just talk about gratitude. And I definitely think focusing on what you're grateful for in the midst of all the shit going on is really helpful. First of all, I'm grateful for not currently hating my day job. I was not happy with one of my jobs and I made a change and basically limited my hours there, and now I'm focusing a lot more on the job that I prefer, and there's definitely still days where it's the worst thing ever and I hate it, but I really like the people and what we're doing, and I feel like I have a lot more agency in the company and I can do more creative things, which is nice being a creative person. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that, because if I have to make money somewhere that's not my chosen career path, I'm glad it's something that I don't dread. I wish I could say more than that, but still, like, I'm very grateful for that because I've definitely had jobs that I dread going to. Another thing I'm grateful for is that it's now, a little over a year of the anniversary. I did this conference called the Artist as Citizen Conference. It's put on by ASTEP, which is Artists Striving to End Poverty, and it's this really, really awesome conference that happened in June of last year. It happens every year, but I went June of last year as a fellow, and it's at Juilliard, like straight in New York City, and I was just surrounded by all artists of some sort that want to use our art for the greater good and looking for ways to do that. And it was just so rad being surrounded by those people, and I just felt so inspired and motivated. And at the end we talked about how we recognize that this is a little bubble, and as soon as we leave, things are going to get hard again, and we're not going to be surrounded by each other in a physical sense, but I still have that network of people and those memories and all the notes I took of just a really awesome time that really pushes me forward as an artist. I'm also really grateful for my schooling and education. No matter where I would have gone, I'm sure I would have enjoyed, or at the very least been satisfied with, whatever acting program, but the more and more I meet people who didn't go to school with me and they did some other acting program, whether it's a more prestigious one that I had heard of or something I hadn't, I'm just very grateful for the training that I got. I know I have a lot more to learn, and, you know, the journey never ends, but I'm really grateful for the training that I've gotten. I can feel myself being a better actor than I was before I got there. I also wanted to say that I'm really grateful for, I was just in a touring production of Charlotte's Web that it was paid, and it toured around elementary schools, and that was just really awesome to be in a little ensemble of all adults but be performing for kids, because, you know, kids aren't bad critics or anything, you know, whatever you do, you're gonna be a great actor to them. But you know, after the show, like, kids coming up to be like, Charlotte, I'm so sad that you died, like, you were so great. Done things like that. It just really made me happy, and it was nice to have somewhere, even if there wasn't the most emotionally riveting, challenging play or role, that I just had somewhere, could you not, to be creative still. So yeah. Thanks, world.